Man, I'm dark as all get up. Let's see. If I want to repost this, let me try to get better lighting, blah, blah, blah. If you're on TikTok, you're TikToking and rocking, or they say hit that button, tap the button, tap the button if you rewatch this. Like, comment, and subscribe. I am Walter Strickland, and I just had my session with my nutritionist. I'm doing, I meet with a nutritionist through a company called Nourish. Now, I actually recommended this to my doctor. So this is going to kind of be a little commercial. I'm going to tell you all about it because I think if you're struggling with diet and struggling with weight loss and nutrition and you want help, you can get help if you got insurance. Most of this is covered by your insurance. And just real quick, the way it's working, like, so sometimes you go to the doctor, sometimes when you have insurance, you don't know. You go to the doctor and they'll be like, okay, you don't pay anything, then you get a bill for like $200-300. This is letting you know up front. Right now, it's suspected that you pay zero. And then the next is suspected that you pay zero. So if it ever comes up, I've been doing it for like 3 months and I haven't been charged anything. But if it got to the point where I was going to be charged something, I'll know beforehand. So then I can decide if I want to keep doing it or not. That's very important with these times. That being said, I want to talk about my session and my struggles. And right now, I really need to change my mindset. And I'm just going to be real. I really need to go back to the therapist. But what my biggest struggles has been, and I just realized it, really, I've been sabotaging myself with like sweets and stuff and almost celebrating with food. Like I've been trying to get back into 250 for like a month, and every time I see I'm close, all of a sudden I want a cookie, I want a donut, I want some pizza, I want all of this stuff, and I haven't utilized self-control to stop doing it. I keep going to the junk that I know. So I did talk about the session today, right? And I want to talk about something that's really been hurting me: peanut butter cookies. I like peanut butter. The gas station I go to got peanut butter cookies that are really delicious. They're only $2, which is not that bad. 830 calories. I'm only doing 2,500 calories a day to reach my goals. So to have some cookies that's not a meal, to have something that's not satisfying, that doesn't have good nutrition, and it's 800 calories, that's immediate self-sabotage. I am getting sugar that I don't need. I am bloating myself up. I'm happy for a little bit because I got that rush and I got what I like. But even with the session, she was like, well, why don't you just eat like a peanut butter sandwich and stuff? And I'm listening to her, and this is why I'm doing the nutrition, because I'm like, you know what? Instead of getting those cookies, if I did like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I used to like a lot of times eat peanut butter and syrup sandwiches. I know that might sound crazy. If I did a peanut butter and syrup sandwich, and I use sugar-free syrup instead of regular syrup, and I do one sandwich, I'm getting my peanut butter craving, I'm getting my sweets craving. It's not that bad for me, and it's 400 calories rather than 800 calories. And I'm saying it out loud, and it's not preaching to people on what to do. It's saying to myself what I'm going to do and to change it. Also, for me, with doing this session today, because I weigh myself and then I kind of sabotage myself and reward myself with junk, I'm going to have to force myself. I'm somebody that'll weigh myself 2 3 times a day. I'm going to weigh in once a week. And Wednesday is gonna be my day. So every Wednesday I'm gonna weigh myself to see where I'm at. And I'm actually and I'm just talking this out. I'm actually really excited about that because it's like, if I stick to the plan or relatively close, if I don't worry about the scale, if I don't get on the scale and self-sabotage, then maybe in a week I'll lose 2 3 4 pounds that I've been wanting to lose because I ain't been doing this back and forth with the food and stuff. So she does a meal plan, so I just told her more with this nutrition of what I like, and she's gonna use her software. She got like a software to try to get more food and stuff to cater to I like, and I'll be more likely to cook. And then I'm going to get back with her and do it because I'll see stuff and I'll be like, yeah, that's a good idea, and I'll buy it and I won't cook it, or I do this and I won't cook it, or I had a cucumber, I had to throw it away. I wanted a cucumber, but I didn't throw it away. I threw it away. And then on the flip side, I had a salad yesterday. And I'm like, man, that would have been so good with cucumbers in it. That don't make sense. So as I do this, I have to remember, and I'm looking at, it's not how I look right now, but this is like from a strongman competition. This was decide was how I look, but it's like I use AI and made it to like a cyborg. I think it looks really cool, and my coach made it into a thing. But this reminds me of what I can do physically. This is when I was the strongest that I had ever been. This is when I was the most fierce I had ever been. And all I have to do is I have to see myself like this, how I was physically. I have to know that I can do it with my health. And it's gonna take a lot. Like honestly, this week got to be the last week. I just can't go. I like racetrack. I like the cookies. I like the options. It's something tied in probably with my childhood and stuff and trauma and all that. I can't go there no more. And I've been doing this for years. So yeah, I get my gas at I get gas at Kroger instead, and I just can't go there because it's places that I go to that's tied to habits that keep me fat. And being 45 years old, and no, I'm not just doing this weight loss for my aesthetics. I'm doing it for my health. So my heart is healthy. So I'm here on this earth a long time. But I do want to look better as well. So like my thing that I'm going for and what I'm doing with my weight loss is going to be weight loss once a week, stop going to the gas station, redoing the meal plan, and even some of the things that I like as far as sweets and stuff, making healthier alternative. And of course, it might sound simple, but it really is simple, like eating fruits. Even though you can eat a whole lot of fruit, that might not be too good. Eating fruits and things of that nature, even eating a piece of chocolate is a lot better than eating a chocolate brownie or eating cookies all the time. And that's what I gotta realize. Like I'm really at the point at 262 pounds a day that consistently eating healthy and then making replacements with the junk that I can eat can help me to get to where I need to be. And I have to see it. It's going to be some pain. That's what we talked about today. Just like to get to that person behind me, to get to the person like I'm in my gym to where I'm benching 400 pounds, where I'm deadlifting 600 pounds, where I'm doing a yoke with 800 pounds on my back. It wasn't easy. And it took a lot of effort. And it took a lot of repetition and a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hard days. But I've done it. And it's going to be the same with this weight loss and getting healthier because for years I've conditioned myself to say, I want it, it makes me feel good, I'm doing it. And she explained to me, nobody eats purposely food that tastes bad. Since I'm not going to eat food that tastes bad, I'm going to go through some pain because now, even though I'm not eating bad food, I'm going to be saying no to the foods and to the things that I like that have been killing me. So that being said, like I said, I've got a few of these on here. I'm going to be doing it more. So if you rewatch this, please share it to anybody that you know that might be struggling. Any tips I'll take, and I appreciate you. God bless.